What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and we're back with some more Blood and Jade, our attempts to free Cathay of all chaotic influences and expand to the west. So we've got some problems down south. Feng Ma, I should say, and her Astromancer, Wukong. We're thinking about going after the Dissenter Lords of Jinshin here pretty quick. I mean, they've got a lot of warpstone down here, and it would help if we could go towards that. I mean, they are at war with Clan Eshin and the western provinces, so going to war with them is not going to be too bad, but the first thing we got to do is get the Storm Dragon herself, Miao Ying, out from the Chaos Wastes. We went up there last time and destroyed the Fortress of Eyes, which definitely helped us out. But we can't really do much back here just yet. So we've got 2 slots open for more troops for our general's army here. We have 7 and 6 for melee and range. Then we have our couple of lancers and a cannon. I kind of want to get some Iron Hail gunners or some crane gunners to max this out. Maybe another Grand Cannon, though, would be a good idea, which leaves us 1. And we'll take Crane Gunners for a little bit more ranged punch. I mean, we can always swap out something in this army for another Astromancer later on. Unless we can actually hire one right now. Or not an Astromancer, an Alchemist, I should say. My brain's not working, but we don't have the facilities to actually get an Astromancer right now. So be good. Or an Alchemist. I'm going to screw those up all the time. So let's just let the other nations do what they have to do, and we'll see what happens. I mean, Miao Ying's probably going to be defending against the northern reaches for a while. It's just a matter of what exactly happens in the south of Cathay. I mean, the biggest threat really is Clan Eshin. They want a military alliance to give us 2 grand for the pleasure? Yeah, we'll do that, because if we can confederate with them, that would give us a very, 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 very valuable city. Alright, Bloodguzzlers are gone, so are the War Grove of Woe, so Draika didn't make it. So let's get Miao Ying into in-camp stance and get her getting back towards the wall. And now we're gonna have to fight this out with the Dissenter Lords of Jinshin. Celestial Loyalists are gonna come in on our side.
Witness their demise.
Now give us a Pyrrhic victory. What I think we're gonna do for right now is just leave the city encircled, see what they've got at Shanyang. Doesn't even look like there's anything there, but the enemy does have a character down there. We don't know what army they've got or anything like that. And we can upgrade our outpost. That's the word I'm looking for. Inside Wei Jin. Wei Jin itself is a beautiful city that we eventually have to get on our side. Because it's important. It would take, they're only minus 27 on the Confederation menu, so that's good.
I am the blood of Gilles.
Hey, we can get a peace treaty with Corone too, and get a little bit of money out of it.
Yes.
Let's see what other deals that we can do. Any trade alliances? The Eastern River Lord and the Burning Wind Nomads. The Jade Custodians are someone that we want to kind of be on side with. Yeah, we'll have to.
Cathay extends the hand of agreed.
Okay, so the Jade Custodians are now part of our trade deals.
The dragon-blooded.
Which kind of hurts our time with other people. Eastern River Lords, military access. Yeah, we'll see if we can convert them over and balance it out. Just get them on our side as best as possible.
Ice Queen of Kislev. Celestial Ancestors. Celestial Ancestors.
I am kind of rambling a little bit too, so there is that. I do like the feature that you can see all of your trade deals that easily now, because I would never pay attention to that stuff before. Alright, so Miao Ying's been moved.
Storm Dragon.
But we're not going to leave this just sitting idle.
I am no slave.
The garrison is not that good, so we're going to actually fight this one out and see what we can do about taking this city. Definitely help. Nice little loading tips. Glad that you can scroll through these now. But our cannons will do a fair bit of work on this map, and maybe our crane gunners will as well. And Feng Ma will probably do the lion's, or dragon's share, I should say, in this, of the damage to enemy forces, at least at the start, when she can cast that wall of fire over top of enemy troop formations. Maybe break them up. Could go either way. We should be good. Make our formations all nice and pretty before we charge right in and deal with the dissenters. I mean, they do have one of the commanders, but I find the male version of the commanders here, I don't remember what they're called, so much worse and way inferior to the Shogun gun.
Jade warriors.
Let's do this.
The dragons.
Get you into a formation.
United!
Jade, crossbows.
Praise the dragons.
Get you in a formation.
The
Get our
celestial
lancers in a
faithful.
formation. Get our cannon in a formation. Then we can put our crane guns somewhere where they have decent line of sight. That should work, and it'll let them shoot up.
Cannons.
Put our cannons like right there. Give them the same sort of thing.
Warriors.
Now, it's going to be a little bit stacked up here at first until we get inside the range of the city. But we can also use our cavalry as kind of a flanking force. And Feng Ma, I want you right up front and center with the crane gunners and our
Mage of the
alchemist
celestial
over
call.
there. And we'll pause and see what we got going on. Alright, so all of our infantry can move up. Our archers can move up. Our cavalry, now they've got peasants over here, peasant spearmen. 2 units of Jade Lancers should, in theory, be able to handle that. And those guys are going to start gunning. Let's just get all of our people moving, and then we'll see what we can do. I mean, we do have our Ancestral Warriors available here pretty quick.
As one body, one soul.
Got Jade Warriors there, and oh, they're gonna move away from us. But with how they're coming in, if we do this, they'll move those Jade Warriors right into the line of the fire. That's gonna be a fair number of crispy Jade Warriors. Let's check on our
Jade
cavalry.
Lancers. Will of the dragons.
We'll send our Undying Warriors over here just to tie them up and make sure they don't come out at us at any point.
Stone and steel. For Cathay.
Alright, our archers have gotten involved in the fight.
Ready to rule. My chosen place.
Our cannons are doing a fair bit of work. Wow, that cannon strike did a heck of a lot of work. Send another wall of fire out. Wow, that's already tilted the forces of battle here.
Faithful, guided by ancestors. Stone and steel. Bringing harmony. The dragons
let's get all of our people in here. Be out of range of their archers. We'll see what we can do.
Thoughts in harmony.
Of course, our ghost warriors we don't really need to worry about. They don't really count for much.
They steal. Attack in unison.
And where is our Astromancer?
A necessity.
And if we set another wall of fire off that way, it's probably going to hit that barrier and bounce back, come to think of it, but too late now. Hopefully it dies out before it gets to our troops. Okay, our cannons are getting slightly outranged here, so let's... We don't want our cavalry to come over here just yet. We want them to finish claiming this point.
Without hesitation.
Alright, so it's not looking too bad. I think we're going to do significantly better than Pyrrhic victory, so... Pull our lord back as soon as those wall of flames come up. Just burning through their archers. Wow, that archer unit just got shredded. They lost 30, more than 30 soldiers to one firewall, so definitely worth the effort.
Point is lost, and with it harmony.
Alright, let's get our Jade Lancers out of there.
With joy. Sent by dragons.
They were only ever meant to be a distraction while our actual forces keep shooting over here. Got a unit of Jade Warriors coming down this way. See if we can nail them with a firewall. It's actually called Wall of Wind and Fire. Okay, it's not bad. I remembered something. It's almost scary, but it happens. Now, how about our cannons? Are they actually in position and firing?
Cannons.
Thoughts in harmony.
We haven't seen any cannonballs come out in the last little bit, so let's see if we can advance them up a little.
Jade warriors. March in ordered ranks. Defenders of Cathay. Jade crossbows.
Oh, and they snuck some forces down. Well, it didn't really sneak. Kind of just ran them into us.
Move as wind.
Okay, they're shattered, but these peasant archers are not yet. Now let's see. It costs 6 to use his bolt attack. Damn. Guess we can speed it up just a little bit. Get our Jade Lancers into formation. Okay, those are routed. Let's see these Jade Warriors. They're done. Well, they should be anyway. Breaking here pretty quick. Oh, he only has harmonic convergence, so that doesn't help us deal with these guys.
Stone and steel.
We'll let the one unit of Jade Warriors fight them and put the Spearmen back where they were supposed to be.
Minds as one.
It's a little close to our cannons, though. So let's turn these archers
Order
around.
and balance. Jade Lanthers, bringing harmony. Guided by
Let's see if we can capture this center point before enemy forces come over to screw it up a little bit.
Warriors, bringing harmony. It pleases the dragons.
Order and balance. Bringing harmony.
Well, at least our cannons are shooting at something now.
Crossbowmen.
Now let's get our crossbows up into
Send
the
my
fortress.
dragons. This is the way.
Retreat! Withdraw!
It's got to be better cavalry than Jade Lancers, I'm hoping, at some point for Cathay.
Cavalry!
Or I just have to start using them better.
Move in formation!
One of the two.
Order and balance. Bringing harmony.
Alright, those Jade Warriors are almost being seen off. Alright, let's just speed it up while our troops storm into the courtyard here. Wow, our lord is kind of getting hurt from all the missile fire. Alright, let's pause for just a quick sec, get our archers a little bit closer. Our crane gunners should be shooting at this point. And there we go. Didn't take much once that was done. Decisive victory instead of a Pyrrhic. Lost almost 100 soldiers. So, yeah, still not that great. I mean, 7-8 to 1 odds, but it's still a lot of our own people. Those Lancers really got hurt. Feng Ma took some hits too, but she killed like 50 people with her spells, so it's gonna help out. Experience, money, but we are going to occupy it.
They will know order.
Jade Sculptor, so +3 recruit rank for Jade Warriors and Jade Warrior Halberds. Gained a Warhorse, which is good. I wish they could transform into a dragon later on, but they do get a Jade Longma, which is kind of cool. It's like a Pegasus mount, or flying, or Great Eagle, or something like that. We're gonna have to upgrade the Wall of Wind and Fire and Strength of Yang. As well, she's casting the weapon damage and armor piercing damage of all of our weapons goes up for 13 seconds, which is cool.
It is mine by blood rights.
And Hukang gets a point in harmonic convergence. We are perfectly in balance right now. So building anything unbalancing would be a bad idea. But what we can do is get a training camp starting there, because that could be our troops for this area sort of building. Yeah, and we're still suffering chaos strength increases. But it's not really a big deal right now. We can wait for Miao Ying to get back inside the Bastion. Maybe we go after the Dragon's Crossroad again? Weaken them? But that just weakens us too in case Village comes out. And the Twisted Twins are a giant pain to deal with. Gotrek and Felix are available for hire.
Storm
I really wish they would do something better with Gotrek and Felix. Like maybe give them specialized quests if you hire them, so that they can go towards Gotrek's Doom or make Felix a little bit better. Because with the time limit on them, you basically have to build an army first, hire them, transfer the army to them, and then you get like 20 turns of them being available to you. Alright, so we're going to get Uranon's Thunderbolt for our Astromancer. Had to check.
Within my reach.
Does not look like there's anyone in Shangyang, so we're going to move towards it and see if we can capture it. Doesn't have a garrison right now? Huh. That's odd. We got upgrades available for one of our buildings, so we'll do that too.
Never.
And there is a Twisted Twins army.
The majestic defender.
We cannot get Miao Ying back inside on this turn. But that could be bad. How the hell did you get past the bastions? Probably came in over here. But this is where one of the dragons is supposed to be sleeping, so... frustrating. Frustrating!
Allow me to give you.
Is there any quick deals that we can do that'd be good?
Yes?
Ostland, who are you at war with? Just the Fecondites, the Great Orthodoxy, and the Ice Court. You know, people we want to be friends with.
Celestial Ancestor. Wind Shaper.
Nothing good for that, so let's see what Akarak does. I mean, I don't think that army can beat the garrisons at any of our cities right now. Or if they try.
For what frippery do you distract me from the defense?
We do not want any peace with the Caravan of Blue Roses. Okay, Akarak went up there. We can handle that. That's good for us. We can get Miao Ying back inside the inside Cathay, and hopefully deal with him. If we can kill that army off before it becomes the Twisted Twins again. Alright, so Shun Guo completed his trip to Karak, made us a fair bit of money. Grandmothers know best, so we got corruption taken down.
Only of the Great Bastion.
Asinine mortal.
Alright, so that's decent. And okay, they have a lord there now. And there's Village and his people.
Master, not you.
Be as Nightwind.
So let's go to an ambush stance. It's only a 40% chance, but
Don't even think
that's going to be a tough army to deal with if we don't. They have Chaos Warriors and other things. He went all the way around. This is not cool. Sun Guo got his caravan completed.
Addition to my arsenal.
He's the one with the Celestial Dragon Guards. Nice. And we have another building that's... Oh, Nangao can get upgraded. That is exactly what we wanted. And the Shrine of the Alchemist can get upgraded too. And we can dispatch another caravan. Now, Shun Guo is the one that's coming back, so we know that for sure. So let's up this to 1,000, because we can afford it. And where is... The Myrmidons would give us 4,100. 5 grand to go to Altdorf. Oh, it's got one dangerous stretch to it. Oh, that's kind of tough to... You know what? We gotta do it and risk it, because I think that's our stronger caravan.
We must bring order.
It most definitely is our stronger caravan. So, yeah, it can handle it. It's got enough archers that it doesn't need to worry about it.
I cannot fail the Emperor.
Alright, so let's see what the Twisted Twins do. Because they just became a major threat. And hopefully our army under Feng Ma can beat them. Because that could be a real turning point for the campaign. If we manage to get that ambush off, it would be perfect We got the ambush off. And he only has a few strong forces. He's only got Forsaken and 2 sets of warriors and the Doom Riders, which are right here. We can do this and really, 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 really mess with them. Oh, this is going to be perfect. We got the ambush off. We got so lucky. So hopefully Feng Ma and Hukang can do enough damage to Village and his cronies to just completely obliterate them. They're mostly Marauders, with a few Marauders of Tzeentch. A few Demons, some Screamers. This should be doable. Like, really should. We'll see how it goes. It's Village himself that themselves that worry me, because the twins are strong. Very strong. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so how are they arrayed? All their melee stuff's here. Screamers and stuff are back there. Got a ridge right here. That looks perfect for our crane gunners.
Jade warriors!
Never conquered!
So we'll just group everybody up.
Wind and fire!
Warrior crossbows!
Fight in harmony!
Jade lancers!
Oops, double tap my G key. Try and sneak them around in behind. There's a chaos spawn back there. See how it works.
Order and balance!
I don't want the cannons where those screamers can get at them easily.
Praise the dragons! Crossbowmen!
And the first spellcast is probably going to be the most important.
Stand ready!
So let's try and channel, because we're going to need magic here. And we're increasing. So start and immediately pause, because we got to. I'm not so worried about hitting that many of the Chaos Warriors. I want to kill off as many of the Marauders as possible, as quickly as possible.
They are divided and selfish, but we fight as one body, one soul!
Minds as one!
And if I can get some hits in before they do anything, that would be perfect. Forsaken are going around the flank, which is not great.
Master of Azir!
Fire in the blood!
Are our cannons even firing?
Bringing harmony!
Well, the Forsaken we can deal with our army ability. Just pop out our Spirit Warriors there. See about flaming those guys. Our Jade Lancers are having some problems here.
Celestial sorcerer! Yes!
Looks like our archers are having some problems. Please tell me you're firing.
Move in formation!
And if you're not firing, why are you not firing?
Never conquered! Marching as a one!
Crossbowmen! Marching as one!
Feng Ma's starting to look a little bit rough. She's fighting Village, that's why.
Gilded foot!
Wind and fire!
Born of dragons!
Let's see if we can nail all of those Screamers.
My mind is ready!
Grand cannon! Guided by ancestors!
Alright, the Screamers should be... Oh, they're winning. That's not good.
Master of the winds!
crossbows.
Crane gunners.
Alright, the crane gunners were put in a really bad spot. That is entirely my fault.
Never conquered.
The Chaos Warriors are doing a fair bit of damage. So are the Screamers over here.
Never conquered.
Crossbowmen, move as wind.
Why are the cannons not firing? That's the $100 million question.
Ordered ranks.
Defenders of Cathay! Defend the realm! March in order the ranks!
Offspring
Village
of
is
dragons.
still not going down. If we aim this wall right, should hit all the Chaos troops and not our own.
Minds as one.
We can pull
Jade
these two
warrior.
units back to fight Village.
The
Since this
celestial
one's out of
faithful.
combat, you can go over there.
Praise the dragons. Defenders of Cathay.
Definitely not going the way we thought. Oh, Feng Ma's retreating.
The heavens await.
Okay, we broke those warriors.
Sound the retreat.
Where is the army loss penalties?
Jade crossbow.
Ready to rule. Repositioning.
My test begins. Defend the realm.
I think all of the infantry is broken now. It's just the spawn we gotta deal with.
Remain steadfast.
And they're almost dead anyway. There we go. It was still a Pyrrhic victory, but we managed to fight through it. Like I said, the Twisted Twins are a little imbalanced. I don't want to say they're broken or anything like that. They are very, very, very strong. But at the same time, they feel like they're a little bit too strong. It doesn't matter what faction I fought them with. I've had full-on, tooled-up melee lords go hand-to-hand with them and start losing. So, I don't know, maybe Creative Assembly needs to either bring their attack, like their physical attack, down a little bit. I'm okay with them being tough and hard to kill that way, but they should not be able to deal that much damage out in close combat.
Kneel.
And that completely destroyed Village's army.
Has been noted.
These are Bone-Chewer Baltic Mountain Eater. Okay. We have a trade agreement with them, I think. Yeah, the Mountain Eaters. And do we want a military access? Yeah, we'll give that for now. I mean, they're right on our border. Military alliance? Yeah, we'll take that with the Imperial Wardens, because again, they're one of the factions we want to confederate with. We got another Sword Master. Wins a Power Magic Reserve when increasing, and melee defense.
The Lord Magistrate stands ready.
Alright, so that was a very successful assault. I'm getting range discipline for her because it's necessary at this point. And we're going to get those abilities.
Mine by blood rights.
And get some more urine and thunderbolts.
Dragon-blooded Shogunga.
Now our troops aren't replenishing just yet. So let's get them into a camp stance, see if we can do that. And we have one more fight to do here.
Suffer the tempest.
Heat
And
cannot
this should be
quell my thunder.
completely destructive to all of Village's plans. We're going to fight this one out too. Because aside from the series, I haven't actually played Total War Warhammer 3 a lot in the last little bit, because a certain gnomish friend of mine, who I happen to play D&D with on the weekends, got me playing Mech Warrior 5 again, and Battletech, the tabletop game, so I've been distracted. Yeah, I might be a little bit ADD and OCD when it comes to all my hobbies, because they're all so much fun. But yeah, I haven't had time to actually sit down and play through a lot of Total War Warhammer stuff, so...
Stone and steel.
just is what it is right now, I guess.
Minds at
Forgot
one.
how underwhelming Miao Ying's forces seem
Shenyang's
now.
faithful. Archers.
Sorcerer's outcast.
And they're probably going to run right into our Arrow Storm. That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Defended Cathay for generations. I will not fail now.
I would love to be able to get her into dragon form and go after those Furies before they get any closer.
A triviality.
Might be able to do it. Her transform time is still pretty high, so...
Might of Gairan.
And the Storm Dragon is up.
Mistress of Storms. Execute them.
Defenders of Cathay.
My elixirs are ready.
And let's see if we can get some Hounds doing their thing.
Peasant archers.
Alright, well, it managed to save our archers from getting hit by Furies, which is always a good thing.
Shaper of steel.
And the Marauders are already falling back. Marauders of Tzeentch are holding on a little bit, as are these Chaos Trolls and these Screamers.
Never conquered.
Jade, warriors. The Celestial Daughter.
Order and balance.
Acolyte of secrets.
That's going to hit a lot of our troops, but it might be worth it.
Wind and fire.
Send our Ghost Warriors in to fight. Ancestral Warriors, but they're ghosts.
Gairan, aid me.
We don't really need to fight it out completely because we know what's going to happen. We're going to run them down, and it doesn't matter on the campaign map either because, well, they retreated from us once. So the army is completely wiped out. And that's going to hurt the Puppets of Misrule and might give us a chance to go take that fortress if we can get Miao Ying moving. We're going to have to switch to March Stanch and book it to the east to try and get there and take on the Fortress of Eyes, I think it is. No, the Fortress of Eyes, the Red Fortress, and completely wipe them out. If we can do that, we can actually stop all of the attacks on the Bastion for at least a little while.
We must break their spirits.
So that should be some enemies defeated.
The storm.
And you're going to move to the east
Great
as
Crusade.
quickly as possible.
I
Miao
stand
Ying.
apart.
Let's see what you got here. Reload reduction time for the Lord's Army. Range for missile units in the Lord Army. Or Master of Storms. All of them are good. But I think we're going to go with Master of Storms for this level.
The tempest.
Because she does use her healing ability a fair bit.
Stronger.
Get the next point in final transmutation. Should be good. And we can upgrade. We are still balanced, so Astronomic Choir, or Astromantic Choir, should be the one we're going for.
Remain superior.
While I'm thinking about it, what is the end of the cavalry? Oh yes, the Great Longma Riders. So we'll be able to replace our Jade Lancers with Longma Riders eventually. I also kind of want to get some Terracotta Sentinels in there. I don't really know about the Wujing War Compass, but we'll see. I'd love to see some like regular sized Terracotta Infantry regiments that we could add. That'd be cool, but Sky Lanterns, yeah, it'd be nice, but we can't really do it right now. Feng Ma needs a little bit more time to heal. We have an outpost with these guys, so turtle or snake. Let's go with the turtle gate, because it's further along down the line. And hopefully it will help reinforce them so that we don't have to deal with it. But we are going to try and get Miao Ying all the way over to the Red Fortress and destroy it and kill the puppets of Misrule off. So I'm getting a little tired of dealing with them. But that is going to come next week, guys, because that's where we're going to call it here. So if you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232 and join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. There we go. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.